Welcome back to Legit Brew Reviews. It's a show about two guys who drink legit brews
and give you legit reviews.
I'm Trevor.
And I'm Matt.
And today we will be drinking Karbach.
Karbach.
Now, we've had Karbach before, but we had their Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, season one. We actually had it.
They should have done a play on the Oktoberfest. Karbach-toberfest, right?
Right.
Oh, wait. They did. Yeah, the name rang a bell in my head.
Yeah, we knew we had Karbach, but it wasn't any of the ones that were the ones that we have featured today.
So we're safe. We're trying 3 new beers for us. I want to jump in and give a little history lesson. Quick.
Yeah.
Quick
Trevor's got a little quick history for us.
It's not much of a history. It's just like a little fact about Karbach itself.
Yeah, factoids are good.
Okay, so these 3 beers are made by Karbach Brewing Co. They were founded in 2011 by 3 guys, Chuck Robertson, Ken Goodman, and Eric Warner, who are all 3 veterans in the brewing industry. They're based in Houston, Texas. In 2016, the company was actually acquired by Anheuser-Busch.
Hey, that seems to be a trend. Anheuser-Busch buys out everything they know is good.
For some companies, it's the best way to branch off to grow their business, right? Others prefer to stay independent, but it's a business stuff that I wouldn't understand.
Yeah, when the king of beers likes what you're doing, you must be doing something right.
Exactly. They were knighted by the king of beers.
There you go. Awesome.
Their brew house has an on-site restaurant that they call the Beer Garden, which is actually open to reservations. So we should totally book a reservation.
We're not far from Texas. If you guys see this review video and you want to grace us with a knighting of sorts,
it'd be cool.
We would definitely.
I can't fight, but
more than open. Right?
I can't fight, but I probably look good in a suit of armor.
Yeah, Hey, as long as he keeps the beard. Every time he shaves the beard off, he looks like he's 12, though.
Okay, so
thanks for the factoids. Trevor's always the guy who brings the facts and the history and all the sides of the beer. Yeah, well, no, it's good. It's good to have. Yeah, it's nice to know where something that you're drinking is coming from and how it's made.
And it's always good to know where it's from, right? So you can kind of know like regionally where you can get it. This might be a little more difficult to get in the north. I don't know.
Right.
But if you're Texas, Louisiana, maybe Mississippi, Alabama, I don't know. I don't know where they distribute, but.
Well, what are we looking at today? What kind of Karbach? What do you got on your side working over there?
Okay, so on my side we have the Hopadillo IPA.
Okay.
So
Hopadillo IPA.
Yeah. ABC is 6.6.
Okay.
So
6.
pretty. That's
6.6.
Standard.
Not
that's
bad.
Cuidado. That's the monster on the can here. It looks like an armadillo.
Okay, nice.
Maybe that's him. I'm just guessing.
And that can maybe really, now that I'm noticing there's a lot of green on this, so it may not be reflecting an accuracy, but the can is supposed to be predominantly green.
Yeah. Okay, so the can says Cuidado. He lurks in the shadows, waiting in bold anticipation. He's surprisingly bitter. Bitter about something.
Is this can about me?
Legend has it that Matt feasts on those with fresh hops coursing through their veins. This dry-hopped Texas IPA has a flavor as defiant as the Hopadillo himself.
Hey!
It's packed with the bracing bitterness of hops from around the world that this creature craves. He's coming to get ya. You've been warned. That's totally you.
Dun, dun, dun.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that little nice description there on the can.
Yeah. It looks like on my side I'm working with a lemon and ginger Radler. That sounds fun. And then just a little Radler, if we're properly saying it, because apparently in German it's German for cyclist, and it's also Texan for damn refreshing. I don't know how accurate that is, but I see you, Texas. And they have a little story on the back, coming out of Houston, Texas, of course. Whether riding a fixed gear, a skateboard, or a pogo stick, we're all adventure seekers, and we all look for the ultimate post-ride brewski. Karbach's Radler is a blend of lemon, ginger, and golden beer that is sure to quench a Texas-sized thirst. Everything's bigger in Texas. You already know that.
The thirst must be huge.
Thirst is real
'Cause I'm thirsty.
on the Radler. So wherever your next journey takes you, make sure you add plenty of Karbach Radlers to the packing list.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm guessing we're...
I don't know really, other than the lemon and ginger, what to expect from that one.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, I'm
really-
interested. I'm staying optimistic, but I'm staying very neutral.
Yeah.
And what are we working with when we get to the middle here?
Okay, so in the
what do we got
middle,
in the middle?
we have the Love Street Kolsch Style Blonde, and I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Okay.
Kolsch. In the 1960s, on Allen's Landing sat Love Street, a hotspot of music and social impact. The venue hosted eclectic characters ranging from open micers to the Lizard King himself. Love Street was not only a place, but a state of mind, a place to unwind and let the music refresh your soul. Likewise, Love Street is a state of mind, brewed in the Kolsch style and hopped delicately with floral German hops. This beer boasts a clean malt profile that refreshes to the core without sacrificing character. So, crack one open and find your own Love Street. Okay, so chill vibes with this can. You see the flowers, the peace sign, and the O. Okay. Malty, from what I hear. Alcohol by volume is 4.9. So it's not bad. 4.9, man.
Chill vibes, bro.
Yoinks!
Should we maybe cleanse the palate of with
know,
a lemon ginger?
I
Because
was
we do
thinking-
usually have ginger.
Yeah.
However, we don't have it yet on the show, but we'll be getting some just to help cleanse the palate in between beers.
No, yeah, I was actually thinking
wanna-
too.
wanna do
We're on the
that?
same
Okay,
wavelength here.
Sweet, high five.
Pop. So yeah,
Okay.
lemon and ginger.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get you a little ASMR.
Crisp.
Okay. Oh wow! I didn't even intend to smell that. I don't know what that is. That's probably water. So this is really unprofessional. All right. Okay. All right. Ooh. It's so hard to pour half glasses of stuff because I want to make sure we evenly get enough. And for the most part, we usually do. All right. There we go.
There you go.
first-
Have some more sloppy joe.
Have some more sloppy joes. First off, as soon as I cracked that can, I wasn't even trying to smell anything, and I got the smell of the lemon.
Can I smell it now? Because
Lemon
you
was
kind of
predominant.
smell
No. I didn't intentionally mean to. Okay, let's take a look and see here.
It reminds me a lot of the color from the
Peachy.
the peachy IPA
Like
color
peachy?
from the first episode.
Yeah,
It's the
okay.
same. It's the same
Yeah,
shade.
it's the
right?
kind of okay. Yeah. Wow, very clean.
I smell the lemon. I'm not picking up much on the ginger.
Ginger's subtle. It's there, but it may be there more in taste. You might get the
Yeah.
bite of the ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh,
Wow. Okay.
that's got some bite to it.
Yeah, it's almost like a lemonade, like a lemon, like. Well, I was gonna say it's almost like a lemon ginger beer.
You don't say.
It's almost like a lemonade. It's very seltzer-like a lemonade, kind of like a
Yeah.
sparkling lemonade or something like that. It's like that. I don't find the beer taste is very predominant in this. I think maybe the lemon and the ginger kind of
It's-
mix a lot of your beer flavors.
No, I don't. I'm not getting much of a beer taste from this at all, really. It's mostly just lemon and ginger, which is great for people who don't like the taste of beer.
True. Yeah. It almost has more of a malt beveragey taste, kind of like a Smirnoff Ice or a Smirnoff Black,
Yeah.
Triple Black.
Yeah.
It's got like those kind of like near beer kind of tastes to it, and I don't mean that to offend, but just the similarities. To me personally, I feel like it has
Yeah.
more of a
No,
less of a
I agree. That
native beer and more like
Yeah.
a malt, just a malt beverage.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's not bad.
It's not bad. I could see drinking it like as a summer beer, and we've said this before too, like a nice outside event beer. You know, whether you're outside, rocking some badminton like we've been known to do during the summertime and when the weather's nice. outside doing some stuff, even lawn work or cutting the grass or something.
And I've said this before. There are times where I crave, like just the taste of beer, and then there's there are plenty of beers that'll sate that craving. But this is one that I would probably just drink if it was like hot out and I wasn't necessarily wanting to taste beer. You know what I mean? Because this is refreshing.
It's very refreshing. Very refreshing.
It does not taste like beer at all, but it is super refreshing. I don't know if I'd buy a 6-pack of it. Probably not.
I wouldn't either.
Unless I was going to share it. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't either. Sure, you could throw it in your beer fridge. Have a couple of them in there just as reservation. But
Give them to your friend who doesn't like the taste of beer.
That too. If you have friends over that aren't native beer drinkers and they don't like that beer taste,
they'll probably
like this. And these are very refreshing regardless. But I'm with you on that. I'm not looking to buy a 6-pack of these guys. IPA? Okay, yeah. That's you. You're cracking that IPA. Cracking the hopadillo.
Crack-a-lackin'. Okay.
And that hopadillo you can see in the close-ups, but that hopadillo is pretty menacing, man. Not a guy you want to meet in an alleyway by any means.
Will cracking this can open alert the cuidado?
It could.
Of like where I am?
It could. We don't definitively know. So it's a risk that we're going to take for you guys because we love you. I don't see him. I think we're safe.
All right. Oh, but look at that color.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Did you get it all? None. No, that's awesome.
All right. Very pretty color. Very dangerous doing this.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop. There we go. Yeah, like it's that nice golden commercial beer, golden amber color.
That's really pretty.
Very appeasing to the eye. Okay, yeah.
Well, that's an IPA for you.
That is an IPA. It's definitely an IPA. Smells good though. I've kind of grown accustomed to liking the IPA smell. Ding.
Here we go.
Clank.
Why don't you? Well, you go ahead and.
I was waiting for that kick in the chest that IPAs I natively don't like usually give me. Didn't really get it. It's a little bit more bitter and they heavily emphasize that it's a more bitter IPA, and there is a market for that. Yeah. There are people who like their IPAs to have that bitter bite. It's not drinkable for me. I feel like it is drinkable. It has a good flavor, a good taste to it. It's not too bitter, but it definitely borderlines on the cusp of being too bitter for me.
Yeah.
What about you? What you thinking?
I agree. It's close to that too bitter side for me. But they warn you on the can.
They tell you.
They're like, this is an angry, bitter creature. So, buyer beware. That being said, I still kind of like it. It is really bitter. It's good overall. Well, I don't know. Would you buy a 6-pack of it?
This one it's kind of hard to say. My first impression, I don't know that I would, honestly, because it teeters too much to the closeness of the bitter that I don't prefer in an IPA. And I mean, this one tells you it is, so it's not shy about it. It's not, surprising. So going into it, it's going to be bitter because it tells you it's going to be.
Yeah.
So at least they're upfront, which you can appreciate.
I respect that.
The upfrontness of, hey, if you're somebody who likes bitter IPAs, this bad boy's right there for you.
And like you said, there's a huge market for that.
There is a huge market, and there's nothing wrong if you do like that. It's all about personal preference, and that's the beautiful thing about beer. That being said, I don't think I would buy a 6-pack, and that's not to discredit the beer in any way, but just for me personally, I wouldn't drink probably more than one of these in a sitting.
I'm still kind of on the fence. Like I said, I like it, but it is really bitter. It's more bitter than what I'm comfortable with. I'd probably have to pass on buying a 6-pack of it. I feel like I'd have to acclimate myself to this a little more before I could like jump into a 6-pack, you know. But it is good. That being said, it's good. Not 6-pack worthy.
Well, while you finish that up, we just want to take this time to let you guys know. Be sure to like and subscribe all of these videos. If these videos made you laugh or you liked any of the content that we talked about in this video, definitely don't hesitate to leave a like down there. Yeah. Leave us some comments. I make sure to answer every comment. And then also subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Click that little notification bell so you'll know when the new episodes come out every Saturday. Usually it'll be about 1 o'clock Central is the given time frame that they will show up.
Share the videos out, please. Help the channel grow.
Sharing is free. Sharing doesn't cost you anything, and it lets everybody else know that maybe don't know us, get to know us, or be exposed to the content that they didn't know existed.
Some really good beers.
Love Street, and it's a
whole lot.
It's a whole lotta. Is what it says on the can. I'm excited to jump in and see what's going on here.
Music to your, what does it say? It's a pun. It's another pun.
Music to your beer.
Man, Karbach loves their puns. Whoa!
That one put my eye out. I'm blind. Where's my glass? Here we go. All right.
Thank you.
That one's a nice kind of very clear, super clear.
Kolsch style blonde.
Okay, so it's a blonde.
I think German influenced.
Probably so with Karbach. I think Karbach, isn't it natively revolving around German beers?
Yeah.
I like the color. Color's it's appealing to me.
Nice gold.
Yeah, it's a nice champagne-y.
Those bubbles rising. Champagne?
Yeah, it's kind of champagne.
The bubbles rising to the surface.
Yeah, very, very beer commercial-esque.
Nice head to it.
Yeah, shake it up a little bit. Oh, too much. Volcanic. Let's see what's up with the nose region of things. Okay, getting a little nutty.
Yeah.
A little nutty,
the malts.
Little malt, little yeast.
Smells sweet too.
Yeah, it smells good. My body is ready.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's very easy, very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
It's crisp.
Okay.
It's not as malty as it smells. It doesn't taste as malty as it smells.
Yeah.
Right? There's that nutty punch isn't here.
No.
Right? But it's really easy to drink. This is really good. Yeah.
I agree. Kind of a little misleading with the nutty smell.
Yeah.
Not so much in the taste, but not that it's a bad thing.
No,
it's got a good taste.
Misleading.
Super crisp. I agree with everything that you said. Would you buy a 6-pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would.
Okay. I could see buying a 6-pack of this. I mean, it's got a good, nice crispness to it. A nice, refreshing. I would have liked to have it be just a slight bit more nutty. I didn't realize I liked nutty flavors in beers as much as I do until I've had like a really good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this one. I could see buying a 6-pack of this one.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty tasty.
Pretty good.
And if you guys haven't seen episode 1 of season 2, be sure to take a look either in the description or at the end of the video. They should have a link for you to be able to click on. We also had some really, really good beers from Urban South in that episode. Yeah. So this has been a fun journey.
Karbach is a very interesting brewery. I'm excited personally to see what else they have in store.
Absolutely.
Granted, these were only 3 of the beers on their menu. We really enjoyed their Oktoberfest version that they put out. So I mean, it's been really fun. Yeah. So I mean, I've been eyeing the Hopadillo one since I've seen it. So I'm glad to have finally tried it.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with the Karbach line, but we'll keep our eyes peeled and possibly revisit in a later season.
So many beers, so little time.
So many beers, so little time.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a blast as always. I've been looking forward to season 2 so much. I'm glad that we were able to come back for you guys. You guys killed it in the comments and the likes of last season. We started to see the last season views grow. It's great to see. And then we're also going to introduce our Patreon just for you guys to be able to help us continue to do this awesome show. Right. The last thing we want to do is ask you guys for money, but it will help us continue to be able to do the show financially. Without getting into it, obviously everybody's struggling right now with money and things like that, and money's tough for everybody.
Well, when everything's coming out of pocket, like we make nothing from the show.
Right.
Everything we do is from effort and from the money from our pockets.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. We're self-financed, so everything through this show, we don't have any kind of financial backing or any kind of producer money being thrown at this. So this is all of us. This is me and Trevor. And especially last season, it was all of Trevor, putting the effort back into the show. Yeah, we'll throw a link in the description. It helps us to keep doing this show, and it would be really beneficial to us. We do have some perks and stuff just to kind of be able to give back what we can give back to everybody. Right. But I just wanted to kind of introduce that at least a little bit. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys next week, and we appreciate you guys sticking with us through the ups and downs, the bumps and humps of the previous season, the waiting, everything. So, I'm Matt.
I'm Trevor.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Take care, y'all.
Oh, man. Karbach Brewing.
Karbach Brewing.
Please remain calm. That's what the Hopadillo says. It says, please remain calm. For what?
No!